I'm Chez Pride, and today I want to show off all the items that we got over the last 3 weeks in the Sims 4 free but temporary login event called The Sims 4 Deck the Palms, where all you have to do is log in and claim prizes by a certain date, and you get limited free time base game items. Except I'm pretty much unlocking almost everything at once because I did the first day of the event when it came out just to talk about the event with you guys, and that was December 16th. And then I was going to, as all 9 days of rewards came out, record each day as it came out and react to the items and just clip them all together in one video. But I ended up getting like super sick. Like I had the flu, I had COVID, I had other problems going on that I'm not going to talk about on camera. And it's just like, I was like the sickest I've been in my whole adulthood for about 2 weeks. So I literally couldn't do anything, and that included talking to a microphone in front of a computer. So I waited till the last day that they're putting out a set of prizes, which is January 2nd, and unlocking all of them at once. And we are going to go ahead and go into game and look at everything after I go ahead and claim everything and tell you what came out when. Now, I know I normally talk about how I'm not a big fan of items only being available temporarily, and I still am not, but I also do understand where a event where legit all you have to do is log in and click claim and you can get free prizes, which I do appreciate that concept, is kind of a event that has to be temporary, or you just like, you know, forever. As soon as someone logs in a game, they're going to start getting a bunch of items, which wouldn't be good. I just hate when people lose out on an item for reasons that they can't help, especially in a time like the holidays. But you still have till January 13th to log in and press claim and get everything on this list that we're about to go over and review. It went on through the holidays and came out right after the SpongeBob pack, so they kind of went with like a summer beachy Christmas theme, but with like a slight SpongeBob twist. It's really weird, and we're not going to get really deep into it because I already expressed my opinion on SpongeBob and The Sims when I reviewed the packs before I uninstalled them. But it's still free stuff, so, you know. And we don't have that much like summery Christmas stuff, especially when it comes to like clothes. So I can appreciate the theme. It's just I don't like why they did the theme. So off camera real quick, I was just going to count how many prizes that we had total in the event because I thought that information would be useful. By the way, it's 21. There's 21 items total in this event. I've already claimed 3 of them. But I went to the end of the list and noticed that the last 2 aren't unlocked, but I'm looking at the list on the EA Sims 4 website. On the official article where it talks about the event, it says the last event items unlocked January 2nd, the undersea phone and the pointless dino magnet, which are the 2 that are locked. And it's the 2nd. It is definitely the 2nd. It's actually 5 o'clock on the 2nd, and I just assumed they would be unlocked. I guess it's a good thing I checked. So if they aren't unlocked by the end of the time I'm done recording this video, I'll just like hold off and go ahead and work on something else. And when they do finally unlock the next 2 items or the last 2 items, I'll come back and claim those 2. But we still have 18 minus 5 because we already claimed the first 3 in the other video, which is the slightly fuzzy earmuffs, the actual naturescape magnet board that all the magnets go on, and then the first magnet, which is the dolphin magnet. But there has been 15 other prizes already released as of when I'm recording this, and I have the dates on which all of them came out. So like these first 3, like I said, came out January 16th. And then on the 19th, we got the Happy Home Mailbox and the Festive Fronds palm tree. So it's like a palm tree with like colorful lights on it, which is really cute. And this is just like basically beach house mailbox. And then on December 24th, on Christmas Eve, we got the slightly fuzzy mountain boots, the slightly fuzzy mittens, and the stellar spaceship magnet. So that is these, and I'm assuming these are supposed to look like SpongeBob shoes because that's just what the vibes I am getting. And then these are the slightly fuzzy mittens, which honestly just like cooking mittens to me, but this is fine. Maybe it's just the jacket that's throwing me off. I don't know. And then this is the spaceship magnet, the Sailor spaceship magnet. And then on Christmas, we got two things, which is we got the Littlest Neighborhood Library and the Frosty the Snowman magnet. This is the Littlest Neighborhood Library, and it's a sharing is caring, and that is what the Littlest Library is all about. Share your favorite novelties with your neighbors or stash them in a new room that looks like books never before. I can't tell if this is another mailbox or I thought it was a mailbox when I first looked at it, but reading it, like, it could be a bookshelf. I'm not really sure. Either way, we got that, and then we got Frosty the Snowman magnet. And then on December 26th, the day after Christmas, we got two of what I consider the bigger ones, but one of them you have to have an expansion pack for. So the one you have to have an expansion pack for is the Serious Business Ticket Machine, and you have to have the businesses and hobbies. So I like the fact that this is a free base game event. I don't like the fact that 3 of the items that you get to claim, you have to have packs for. And they show it. It's a little unfair, but I mean, I don't know. I really rather they made it fully base game, to be fully honest with you. But it's still cool that we have like a mobile like ticket kiosk now. That's pretty cool. And then of course we're trying to bring a little bit of SpongeBob into this apparently. So apparently we now have the Krabby Patty secret recipe in The Sims 4. I believe you have to be level 3 to unlock it. And then on December 27th, the next day, we got the Bikini Bottom hoodie, which is obviously SpongeBob references again, and the Creature Comfort pet hoodie, which is a pet hoodie that you have to have the Cats and Dogs expansion pack for, which again, not my favorite, but this oops. Okay, well, I already claimed that one. Whoops. I meant to just click over it. Okay, I'm gonna try to claim them all at once, but apparently I claimed that first. My bad. Okay, but this is the Bikini Bottom hoodie, and it literally has like SpongeBob characters on it. I don't know. I would rather than left the actual SpongeBob decoys to the kits. That's just my opinion. But, you know, I guess they're trying to promote the kit, so. And then this is the Creature Comfort pet hoodie. And then the next day, on December 28th, we got the Holiday and Sulani button-up and Chili Days magnet. So this is the Holiday and Sulani button up, and this one I'm actually kind of excited for because this is something we don't have much of, like beach holiday shirts. Like that's just not something we really have, so I think that's really cool. And then this is a magnet that's shaped like a mitten. And then on December 30th, we actually got 3 things, and we got the cutest kiwi magnet, the My Little Void Critter toddler slide, and the My Big Void Critters child slide that you have to have adventure weights for because you have to have the platform that the slide attaches to. And I do appreciate them giving us more slides, but it's just like that pack is so new. It's like, you know, they're really trying to push it but this is the magnet. I think this was actually the cutest magnet. And then we have the toddler slide, which is going to be base game, but then we have the one that's for the kids that's Void Critters as well, and you have to have adventure weights. And then the last 2 items are the Under the Sea foam, which is like SpongeBob's phone basically, I'm pretty sure, and the Pointiest Dino magnet. Like I said, when those actually unlock, I will claim them and we'll look at them in game before the end of the video. But let's go ahead and claim all of these and we can go ahead and go into game and look at them. So my game plan is to go into Create a Sim and look at everything that is in Create a Sim, and then we are going to go ahead and go into build mode, look at everything in build mode. But if you guys saw the first video or my SpongeBob review, you guys know the off-brand SpongeBob family I'm about to pull up and Create a Sim. So let's go pull them up and look at these items. Alright, so we are back with my parallel universe knockoff SpongeBob family. So we have Mrs. Lobster, Dirty Bottom, Brush Circle Shirt, Patty Moon, and of course Gary, because now is finally Gary's time to shine. I've done 3 videos with this family, including this one, and Gary is finally getting to have his moment because I literally created him just for the animal outfit. So let's go ahead and jump into the 5 rewards we got in Create a Sim in this event that we haven't already gone over, because we have already gone over the earmuffs. But unfortunately, the kids actually didn't get anything this time. They were mainly there for the actual kit reviews. But we have the stuff for the young adults, which is actually teen and older. And then we also have one thing for the cat. I went ahead and given them a second outfit to show off the items. So we will start with Mrs. Lobster. And Mrs. Lobster, first off, has the new mittens on. So they're just like some fuzzy mittens. They look less like cooking mittens now that I'm in the game. But when they were paired with that jacket, it was weird. Like, it was weird. But they're cute. I could totally use this for like Mickey Mouse. Like, if you made like a Mickey Mouse theme sim, these would be perfect. I don't know why that's the first thing I think of, but it literally is the first thing I think of. So it comes in white, it comes in a light blue, it comes in like a pinkish brown, it comes in solid black, it comes in solid red. Hey, I should do the solid red because of like Mr. Krabs' hands. Oh, that would be funny. Okay, and then we also have dark green. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them in all red. I like that for her. And then we have the holiday summer shirt, which I'm actually really excited about. And it's like your typical just beach shirt with a t-shirt under it, like you wear down to the beach if you weren't really going swimming, or maybe you have a barbecue that's kind of tropical theme, but it's holiday theme. Now, I will say the quality of the shirt is not the best. Like, the print image is kind of blurry. The buttons are just flat on there. Like, the seams are kind of weird on the side. It is something we're lacking. We don't really have a lot of beachy summer holiday shirts. So I guess it's better than nothing, but I still wish it was a little bit better quality. Like, I like the fuzz on the mitts, but I don't like the quality of the print of the shirt. But let's look at the actual swatches. So we have this holly and white, and then we have holly with a green background. We have red that has like penguins and trees on it. Same thing, but in like light blue. And then we have like a green and white stripe with like palm trees and fruits on it. And then we have the same thing, but with green, white, and red stripes. And then we have a like cream and yellow shirt with tigers and leaves on them, and then the same thing but in black and white, so just black and white tigers and shirts. Honestly, I kind of like this the best out of all the swatches, but who is it a surprise to that I like the black and white? Not anyone, but there's actually two red swatches I could choose. I could choose this one or this one. I feel like this one's more fitting for a knockoff SpongeBob character, considering it has like palm trees and fruits and whatnot. So that is going to be what Mrs. Lobster wears. And then Dirty Bottom here has a second outfit now. They are not just wearing their little robot suit anymore, or astronaut robot suit, whatever you want to call it. But we have this sweatshirt and these shoes. And these are the earmuffs that we got in the first week, but I've already gone over them, so I'm not going to go over those. But we have here, it looks like what is the recipe of the Krabby Patty with like it's literal SpongeBob. Oh my goodness. Okay. Literal SpongeBob flipping patties on the back with like, I'm assuming this is Simlish writing is what I'm assuming, but it is a hoodie. I do like the quality of the hoodie. Like, it pops out. The seams on this one aren't bad. Oh, well, the strings are a little flat. But, like, the print is so far not that blurry. Like, it's not the best, but it's better than the other shirt quality-wise. But we have this white swatch. We have the same... Are they all the same? Okay, they're not all the same design. But we have the same design in yellow with teal print. And then we have this little artsy background type of shirt. Like, just print shirt. And it has, like, coral. And it has Gary on it. It has SpongeBob, as Patrick. It just looks like silhouettes of all the characters, including Mr. Krabs. We have the same thing, but in pink and blue. And then we have, oh my god, literal just SpongeBob characters on a white jacket. So we have Patrick, Mr. Krabs, Gary, and SpongeBob. Those seem to be the visiting factors of the characters. We have the same thing but in black. It's less obnoxious in black, but still, I just wish they would have just left the actual SpongeBob to the kits. Alright, but then we have like a sunny smiley face egg. I don't understand that reference. I've seen enough SpongeBob to understand most references. I don't understand that one. And I have seen it. I don't like it. But if you watch my SpongeBob review video, you know that. And then we have like this squiggly line one. We have it in purple and orange. We have it in black and white. And then we have like this multicolored that's like white with orange and yellow and green colors on it. And then blue with other blue and whites on it. And honestly, I don't know which one to really pair. I guess I personally like this one, but that's just like my personal preference of what I actually like. And then we have the shoes, and these shoes kind of look like SpongeBob shoes, but they're basically just like brown work boots with fuzz on them, and then like the colors change. So we have brown with white fuzz, brown with purplish or pinkish brown fuzz, we have brown with red fuzz, we have brown with black fuzz, we have all black with gray soles, we have white with blue fuzz, and all white with dark gray soles. So I don't know, I think I like the all black the best. I don't know. I just feel like that works best for the outfit. Whatever you would call this outfit. I figured like Dirty Bottom would have like a purple swimsuit because it's like supposed to be like sandy. I don't know. So that's why I chose that one. It was the most beachy purple one we had. But that is all of the human items. Now let's go ahead and go on to Gary. So Gary has our new hoodie, which you have to have cats and dogs to have this, unfortunately. But I do like the hoodie. It's about the same quality as the ones we already have. I mean, the edging's cute. The print seems to be not horrible. But if we have to go specifically to Tops to look at it. But it qualifies as being under cats and dogs. So, but it's the smiley sunny side up eggs in blue and pink, and then we have the purple with the orange squiggles, black with the white squiggles. We have the blocky colors as well that were in that yellow and orange, and then blue and white. And I think honestly, I show you the blue and white blockiness or the sunny side eggs. I don't understand the reference to the sunny smiley eggs, but I think they're cute. So I think I'm going to use them because they're the most like Gary base color out of all of them. Not very many swatches on that one, but you know, I do like the cat hoodie out of all of them. I do not like the fact you have to own that pack to have access to this, but I also do like that pack. Like, I don't think I could do The Sims without that pack. So, you know, it's kind of a toss-up. Wish if they were advertising free base game stuff that they would make it full-on free base game. But that is all the items that we got in Creative Sim. So we're going to go over and jump back into our house from the first video, and I'm going to lay out all the items that we have gotten so far, and we are going to look at them one by one and look through all the swatches. So as of the last time I checked the event page, there still wasn't the last two rewards, which I don't know why it's like 5 in the afternoon and we haven't got them on the day we're supposed to get them, but I guess that means we'll get them next week. I don't know. I'll check one more time before I end this part of the video, but since we don't have those last two items, we just have 6 build items to look at and 4 magnets to look at. So last week we got this magnet board and the first magnet, which was the dolphin magnet, and then this time we got this spaceship magnet, this snowman magnet, this kiwi bird magnet, and this like mint magnet. Not mint, but like mint, like a snow mint. So that is all of the magnets. They don't have any swatches or anything, but some of these other items do, including the first one, which is the portable ticket kiosk. At least that's what I'm assuming it is. It looks more like a credit card machine, but I guess that could work either way. But it comes in what it looks like, just a plain screen with a slide and a little credit card keyboard. And it comes in black, silver, gold, teal, orange, and white. So we have that. And then we have this. And I'm really not sure the purpose of this. So the picture that it showed had like books inside of it, but it comes with nothing inside of it. And it counts as a miscellaneous storage space when you look under the categories. But I don't understand what it's supposed to store because nothing slots to it. The only reason that this is even up here is because it literally was already on the counter. This is the smallest item and it doesn't slot inside the box, and I'm so confused by that. Like, if I turned move objects off, because I have move objects on right now, because I had to place everything. But if I place that off, I'm just going to copy this. See, it literally doesn't slot, like it doesn't go up there at all. So you have to manually place something with like cheats if you want to slot something into this, because this can't slot to it, nothing will. This is like the smallest item, build and bide. So I don't understand what its purpose is. So we have this, but I don't understand the purpose. It's called a library and it counts as storage. And it has 2 Christmas swatches, a brown swatch, a green swatch, and a yellow and red swatch. So if you guys understand more what this is, let me know, because I'm so confused. But we have those items, and then if you go outside, we have some more items as well, starting with the mailbox. So we have like this, what looks like a beach house mailbox. It has some flowers on the side, it has a door in the front, some windows, your classic roof and chimney, but it comes in yellow with a red roof, green, brown, and those 2 same Christmas swatches from the library. So the library and the mailbox match. So we have that. And then probably the item I'm most excited for is this palm tree. So it comes with this color with colorful lights, this color with, looks like, is it no lights? Or yeah, this one's just like a plain swatch, which I don't understand why they didn't put that as the first swatch, but whatever. It looks like all the tree swatches are the same, it's just the color changes. So we have rainbow, we have white, we have blue, we have a yellow and green, so I guess it's just supposed to look like a palm tree. And then we have green and red, and we have, I think this is orange and white. Interesting. But the house is blue, so I kind of want to look at night. Let's see. Hold on, I want to see it like by itself how well it lights something out. Like, let's put it in the back. Okay, there's not very much light coming off of it. It just kind of puts light right around it, but it is still cute, and it looks cute up here. So I'm going to put it back up here. I'm going to leave it in the blue. And then also we have the slides we got. So these are the toddler void critter slide, and it comes in purple and blue. It comes in pink and green. It comes in green and red. It comes in blue and yellow. And then we have the child slides, and you have to have this tall platform to attach it to. It comes with and without a roof, but you have to have the platform. And it comes in a purple and blue, a purple and yellow, a green and blue, and a pink and blue as well. So that is, I believe, everything we got in build mode so far. Again, one more time, let me just go to the event. Yeah, still not unlocked. So when these items finally unlock, I'll tell you what day it is. Like I said, that article that you can literally find on the EA website, it was posted December 2nd, 2025, and it's just Deck the Palms. It literally said January 2nd, and that the event will end out completely the 13th. So now I don't know what to believe, but I will come back when the phone and the dino magnet are unlocked. Well, it took till the next day, so it's actually January 3rd when I'm wrapping this up, but we did finally get the last 2 rewards. I don't know why it took till the next day and why they decided to give it to us on a Saturday, but either way, we got the last 2 rewards of the event, and you still have a little less than 10 days to claim these rewards if they are something you are interested in. Like I said, they will go away after about 9 to 10 more days from now, so the 13th. But we have the Under the Sea phone as well as the pointiest dino magnet. So I'm going to go ahead and claim these 2, and they are both in build mode. So I'm going to go ahead and load back into my save file, and we will look at these last 2 items. Okay, so I'm in build mode, and I turned on the event reward tab, and I have pulled out the last 2 rewards. So the first one is the last magnet. So first we got the dolphin, and then we got the spaceship, the snowman, the kiwi bird, and the mitten. And now we have the dino. So this is the whole magnet collection with the magnet board. And then the final reward was this phone that's basically supposed to be like one of the phones in SpongeBob, I'm pretty sure. So you have a new home phone. It comes in purple, blue, green, teal, pink, yellow, and pink, blue, black, and white. I'm just going to put it in the black just because it's next to this black screen. But those are the 2 final rewards and the end of the event. So I feel like this is probably, I'm not gonna lie, I really feel like this is one of the lamest events that we have ever gotten, and I hate saying that because I really do like the concept of being able to just log in your game and get free rewards. I prefer the ones with gameplay. Out of all the items, probably the only items I will actually use like in more than just one build are the palm trees and the slides. Everything else I'm probably not going to use very much. Maybe the portable ticket kiosk, like I would use in a business, but other than that, like I wasn't too impressed with this. It didn't have any gameplay. I don't feel like the rewards were that worth it, and I feel like the way they did it was so weird. Like they had like a day, then they went a couple of days and had another day, and then they had like 5 days back to back, and then they had another day a few days later, and then the final day was late. I don't know. I just thought this reward was really weird. I do prefer it over the SpongeBob kit, but also it just wasn't really my cup of tea, and it was kind of boring considering there was absolutely no gameplay. Like, I know it's nice to sometimes have it simple where you can just log in and get rewards, but I feel like they're more worth it if I like do something to earn them. That's just my personal opinion, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. All right, bye!